everybody, it's Cooper here, and this pickup video is probably going to be shot in just this one portion. But before I start, I have a bit of unfortunate news. I don't know if you can really tell, but I'm not filming this on the flip camera because I lost it. And I didn't just lose it in my house, like, I lost it at the Goodwill outlet. There was a wheelchair there that they were selling, and I was riding in it, playing around, and I was doing wheelies and stuff, and I did one, and I heard something hit the ground. I looked, and I didn't see anything there, so I figured, you know, it was someone else dropped something somewhere. But unfortunately, the camera fell out of my pocket, and also my sunglasses, and I didn't realize that they were gone until we were leaving, which was like an hour later. I looked everywhere. I looked where I heard it drop. I looked out where I found the wheelchair. I looked at all the couches I sat on and looked around. I had the lady that worked there make an announcement over the intercom and asked if anyone found a camera, please bring it up. And I talked to the manager. I gave him the information, the time when it happened, where it was, and they're going to check the security cameras and see if they can find anything, but I really don't think I have a chance of ever getting it back, so it really sucks, but you know, what am I gonna do? I'm filming this on my MacBook, so it's still in HD, I believe, but still, really sucks that I lost that. I only paid $35 for it, but that was a really good deal, and you know, so I'm using this for a little while. Until I get a new camera. I don't want to get a flip though, because when I'm filming I can't see myself, so sometimes I have to do a video over because, you know, I'm cut off from here up or something. So I want to get one that has the screen that I can flip over. But I did get a decent amount of stuff today. That's why it's all going to be in one take, because there's a lot of stuff here. This is the first thing I'm going to show you is one thing that I forgot to show you from my last video, but I did pick it up with all that other stuff. I got this because it was free, and I just got it for my friend because he likes the show. And it's a Dragon Ball Z character. Not sure who it is. I don't watch Dragon Ball Z, but this thing it's like a foot tall, and it's pretty heavy. It's solid. All the arms and everything move and stuff. So I'm just gonna give it to my friend. So there's that. That's from yesterday. And then, like I mentioned, my friend Zach came over and we did some Goodwilling, and I also bought some stuff from him. So I'm going to start off by showing you the stuff that I got from him. So first up, I got a Super Nintendo. Came with one off-brand controller. Came with both original cords and then the Super Nintendo itself. It's not yellowed, it's in pretty good shape. It's missing the little cover, but you know, no rattling inside or anything like that, so pretty nice Super Nintendo. And then from him I also got 2 copies of 007 GoldenEye for the 64. They're just to resell. And then for the Super Nintendo, a copy of Tournament Fighters. Again, most of these are just to resell. 2 copies of Mario Bros. And Duck Hunt. I know they're not worth anything, but they came with the Nintendo sleeves, which I will be keeping. But the games I always sell when I sell an NES system, so can't really ever have too many of those. And then a 5-pin copy of Gumshoe. I actually don't know what this game is worth, but I know that, you know, some of the 5-screw ones are kind of harder to find, so I got that. I got 2 instruction manuals that he kind of already owed me because I bought the boxes from him a while ago. It's Quake and Donkey Kong 64. And I already have both of these complete, so I think these are extras. Not 100% sure though. And then 2 PS2 games I got from him. These are both missing the manuals, and I did get these for my collection, so if you have the manuals for these, I'd be interested in buying them or trading you something for them. It's Tekken 4. The case is plastered with stickers, so I'm just going to switch the case out. And the other one is Ratchet and Clank, the first one. This one has the poster, but, you know, no manual, so I need a Tekken 4 manual and a Ratchet and Clank manual. If you have them, let me know. And then the last thing I got from him, which is the coolest thing, this is definitely for my collection. It's just a box and manuals. The system is not in here, but it's a box for a teal Game Boy Color. It's in really nice shape. He was the original owner of this. It still has the original price tag from Kmart, if you can see that, $69.99. But yeah, like I said, it's got all the manuals still in a little baggie, and then it's got the insert in there, and then the plastic bag that goes over the Game Boy. So, really cool. I haven't really had luck finding a teal Game Boy Color recently, but, you know, Game Boy Colors aren't that expensive. If I have to, I can pick one up off eBay for $15, but I can usually buy them for like $5 all day on Craigslist if I really am looking for them. So I'm really happy about that. I gave him like $35 for all that stuff. So, pretty decent deal. And then we went out. First we went to a store, like an antique store downtown that they kind of do games in the basement. It's called Vintage Connection, and I got two games there. Then we went to two different pawn shops, a little consignment shop. Then we went to the GameStop, but I didn't get anything there. Then we went to the Goodwill outlet, and then we went to a regular Goodwill. So I'm gonna start with the stuff. I'm gonna start with the lamest stuff, I guess, which would be the Goodwill outlet finds, because, you know, I found a bunch of bubble wrap, but the only thing I found besides that is a strategy guide for Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, the Game Boy Advance red one, and blue for the DS. I don't think I have this particular one, but I do have a lot of the Pokemon guides. So this was $1. My total with the bubble wrap was like $1.27 after tax and all that. And then from a little consignment shop downtown, I picked up Guitar Hero World Tour for the PS3. It's complete, it's in great shape, and I got this for like $5.50 after tax. It didn't have a price tag on it when I found it. They had a few other games. They had a couple Xbox and PS2 games, and they were like $5 each, $7 each. You know, some of them they were like $5 and $7. And this one was the only one that didn't have a price tag. So I asked how much it was. They said $5, which is what I was gonna offer if they said make an offer. So pretty happy about that one. And then, oh, I also did a Craigslist deal that was really unexpected. There is a part in my town called Hazeldale, which is part of Vancouver. And I have a wanted ad on Craigslist, and while I was out in Hazeldale with Zach, there's a Goodwill out there, and we ate out there. Somebody texted me, and they said they had some 360 games, and I wanted this one. They said $10, and I said, will you take 8? And they said, if you'll pick it up in Hazeldale, then I'll do 8. And ironically enough, I was in Hazeldale, so the only problem is I only had a 20, and they only had a 10 for change, so I did end up paying 10 anyway. But it's Call of Duty World at War. It's complete. This is my favorite Call of Duty game. I haven't played all of them yet, but out of Modern Warfare, Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops, and this one, this is my favorite. I love the original Nazi Zombies, the first level, and this is the first Call of Duty game that I ever beat, and I I beat it on campaign co-op mode with my friend Cassidy. This one is a Platinum Hits, so I am going to replace this at some point, but I don't even have a 360 yet, so I'm not too worried about it. I knew that it was complete when I was going to buy it, but I didn't know that it was Platinum Hits. I was thinking about asking, but I figured it's probably not going to be, so I would have passed it up, because I had to walk like an extra 20 blocks to get to his house from where we were, but, you know, not bad. So that was $10. And then, I'll show you the stuff I got from the first pawn shop. I picked up two complete Wii games, and I got them both for $10. The first one is AMF Bowling Pin Busters. It was marked $4. I got it for $3. Complete, great shape. I like the Wii Sports Bowling, so decided to pick this up. I got it for $3, which is super cheap. Then the other one I was really happy to find. I got this for $7, which is what it was marked at, so it was $11 total. I got them for $10. It's the House of the Dead 2 and 3 Return. Complete. I got these before we went to GameStop, and I saw this at GameStop. They're still charging $20 for it, so I'm pretty happy to get those both for $10. Building up the Wii collection a little bit. And then I went to the other pawn shop, and I got a complete in box white Wii remote. This isn't a box that I've ever seen anywhere, but I mean, it's not like a fake, but it's just got the picture of the Wii remote on the front. Sorry if you can't see that. And on the sides, it's just got Wii, nothing on the top, nothing on the bottom, and on the back, it's blank, except it's got the Nintendo logo and the copyright stuff down there. It's brand new. Like, it's not sealed, but the batteries have never been opened. And then if you take out the Wii remote itself, you know, it's still bundled up in this thing with the original tape on it. So it's brand new, but it's not sealed. And I got this for $10, which is an amazing deal, especially for that place, because like their Wii games, they're $15 each, no matter what they are. And they didn't even have any good Wii games, so to get this for $10, I was very happy. Then, from the regular Goodwill, I found a few things. The first thing I found is a silver Nintendo brand GameCube controller. It's in decent shape. It's not mint, but I needed one for the box system back there. I've got a purple controller in there. I didn't have a silver one, so I got this to replace it, and that was $4.99. And then from that Goodwill, I also found a sealed PC game, which I don't collect. I haven't looked this up yet. I don't know what it's worth. I basically bought it to resell, and it's Dungeon Master 2: The Legend of Skullkeep. And like I said, it's still sealed. And there's the price right there, $2.99. So not a bad deal. There's like a little rip in the seal here, but you know, nothing major. Like I said, I haven't looked it up yet. It's from 1994, so I'm guessing it's still like a floppy disk based game. But yeah, I bought this to resell. I'm gonna look it up later and see what it's worth. And then the last thing that I got from that regular Goodwill is an Atomic Purple Game Boy Color. The screen's in pretty good shape. It came with a copy of Tetris in it, and it was $7.99. It's got the battery cover. I probably wouldn't have picked this up normally, but I have sold a lot of Game Boys on eBay, and like for a good condition one, a good screen with the battery cover, a Game Boy Color or a Game Boy Advance, I can usually get about $15 or $16 after shipping for these. So for $8 with a Tetris game, I thought that was a pretty good deal. And then the last two things I got were from Vintage Connection, the antique store. And I actually want to give a shout out to a new YouTuber. His name is Non-Tubers, and he actually lives in my town, which is pretty cool. I sold him some games off Craigslist, and then found out that he makes videos on YouTube and stuff, so that's pretty cool. he's the reason that I went to this store. I guess he goes in there. I've been in there once, but everything was really overpriced. But he told me that they're kind of willing to make deals and stuff, so I got 2 complete Game Boy Advance games. They were marked at 12 each, but I got them for 19, or 18. I got them for 18. So, marked down to 18 from 24. And the first one is Golden Sun for the Game Boy Advance. It's in great shape. It's got their sticker on there, but it's in great shape. It's missing the instruction manual, but it did come with the precautions manual. And then the other one is Golden Sun, The Lost Age. Once again, great shape. I'm really happy with these. This one is also missing the manual, but came with the precautions manual. It's got everything besides that. Well, it's missing the little baggie, but you know, they've both got the Game Man insert. So pretty cool deals. Always happy to add boxed stuff to my collection. So I got, for the collection, as far as boxed retro stuff goes, I got 2 Game Boy Advance games and the box for Game Boy Color. So pretty cool stuff. I'm really happy with these pickups, especially today. So that is basically it. I know I said in my last video that was probably my second or third to last pickup video, but I will probably only have one more before I leave. I'm probably going to cut myself off from searching for or buying games after a certain point, because if you guys can see all these flat rate boxes here, there's 5 of them there. I've probably got 2 more to fill up, and then I've already sent like 4 or 5. They're 15 bucks each to ship, so as you can imagine, that's pretty expensive after a while. So one more pickup video. Hopefully it'll be a bunch of boxed NES, Super Nintendo, and 64 games. My friend Andrew's going to be coming back, the guy that I got the Harvest Moon, Paper Mario, Super Smash Brothers, that stuff from. I've got some systems to trade him, and you know, maybe a little cash I can throw in, and hopefully I can get some cool stuff. I haven't seen his boxed Super Nintendo or NES games yet, so he's gonna be bringing those for me. And you know, that's basically it for now. I showed in the last video the new website of my collection. It's myvideogamecollection.weebly.com. Check out my last video. The link is in the description, and I'm updating that very frequently. Like, if I get games, I come home, I make my pickup video, and then I go add them into the list. So stuff is appearing on the website before it's on YouTube. So if you're interested in checking out what I have, please go to that. I'll put the link in this description too, since I'm mentioning it. And then also check out Non-Toopers. He's just starting out. He's a really nice guy. He's got some cool stuff, but he's still building his collection. So I'll put his link in the description too. And thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.